Was just really chilling audio. All right, speaking of chilling audio, we got to switch topics here. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for our worst caller of the week segment. That's right.
I like that. Sean just came up with that.
I do like it. It's great music. Sean, by the way, is also our associate producer, and he is going to be voting on this, by the way. He is going to be voting. We have 3 people in studio. JD is not here. However, one of the callers is in reference to JD. In fact, one of our callers forced JD to leave the studio. That's how angry JD was. This is Malik versus Mike. We're going to start with Malik. He got into it with JD, and JD actually got up and left, which he's never done before in the middle of a phone call. Have a listen to this.
Well, except to go to the bathroom.
That's true. All right, let's play Malik. 257-5396. Let's go to Malik. Malik is next on the Vegas Take. Malik, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Malik?
Hey, Brian and JD. Brian, good morning. JD, good morning. Brian, you have a tough task on your hand, man. You're dealing with, I hate to insult JD. It's like, but him and like even Leo Terrell, they're like boneheads or something.
Oh, yeah. Really intelligent insult, Malik. Thank you for that.
JD, you don't sound like you're very intelligent at all.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
That makes sense.
I know you didn't graduate from journalism, but I don't want to talk about your education.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about this ignorant man that you support who comes out on the tape and says that the virus is deadly, but then goes out on a rally and tells everybody it's okay. And you make every excuse for him, man. It's like if he tells you to drink that poison pill, you're going to drink it, JD. You're going to take it. Because you're a follower.
I can tell you this: if Donald Trump told me to take a poison pill, I would absolutely not take a poison pill.
That's exactly right.
That's one of that's one of the most ridiculous things you've said on our show.
You are ridiculous.
Absolutely no sense whatsoever. Brian, can we please go to another caller? Do I have to sit here and listen to this? Honestly,
So Malik,
this person,
you're not letting me interject.
This guy does not deserve any type of response after a statement like that, Brian.
Can I respond?
Oh my God!
Here's what I think Malik is trying to say, and Malik, you could tell me whether you agree or disagree with me. I think you're saying it in it. Okay, so JD's just leaving the studio now. Okay, that's cool.
He's a sucker, man.
He's just. By the way, so that's true. That is true. JD actually left the studio. He was so upset at that phone call. Maybe him saying that JD would take a poison pill. I don't know if that's true, but anyway, that was one of the callers. Okay, let's go to caller number 2. This is Mike now. And Mike called in and had some very interesting conspiracy theories. Have a listen to this. Mike is next on the Vegas Take. Mike, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Mike? Thanks for the call, Herb.
Oh, my gosh, I don't believe I got on. It took me a week. Hey, good morning, Mr. Sharp, Mr. Shapiro. In my opinion, the liberals stepped on their own foot. Ginsburg should have stepped down years ago. Obama begged her. They got rid of Scalia. In my opinion, they assassinated him, soft assassination. They made room for...
Wait, what do you mean they assassinated him? What are you talking about? He died of natural cause.
No, how do you know? They never did an autopsy.
So you're telling me you think the Democrats... Who do you think it was? Do you think Nancy Pelosi murdered Scalia? Is that what you think happened?
No, come on, Brian. I'm not going to be sound naive like that.
Well, no. You just said that you referenced that you believe Democrats assassinated Scalia. So I want to know, which Democrat in office do you think murdered Scalia?
I believe the CIA took out Scalia, and I believe they gave Ginsburg cancer because she wouldn't step down.
Hey, Mike, I like you, but I got to tell you something. I've got some good news for you. You are in the running for one of the worst callers of the week on Friday. That was a wacky one, man. That was a wacky one.
Well, Scalia was found with a pillow on his face, right?
That's true.
So, it's possible.
It's Nancy Pelosi sitting on top of him that smothered him. Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. All right, that was a wacky phone call, and apparently they gave Ginsburg cancer. All right.
I can't breathe.
Jeez. All right. I can't do a show when you play that. It's funny. All right, so let's go with Jason Stein first. The responsibility is on you, my friend, to start with the voting here. We've got 3 votes, you, me, and Sean McCollum. So, Jason, who are you voting for as far as the worst caller of the week?
Well, listen, full disclosure, I kind of threw Malik in there to be nice to JD, right? Like, hey, here's someone that was mean to you and
Right.
got you to leave the studio.
You know, it happens to me 100 times a day.
You're right. But I'm trying to balance things out with the callers,
Right.
and so
Fair and balanced.
I thought JD would consider that probably the worst call of the week, so I threw it in there to be fair. But personally, I have to say I loved Malik's call, and
I enjoyed it as well.
I mean,
It was funny.
So obviously, I have to go with Mike because
Okay.
he's so off his rocker that, and he believes that stuff. So Mike, it is.
All right. I didn't know, by the way, that you could just give somebody cancer like AIDS. I didn't know that you could just, maybe you could just have sex with somebody and all of a sudden they have cancer. But apparently Mike thinks that. All right.
Well, you're going to the wrong websites, Brian.
Yeah, I know. I must be. All right. I don't want to influence the other judges here, which would be Sean McCullum. So Sean, now it's your chance to shine. Who are you voting for and why?
Well, Malik made some good points. Malik kind of sounds like Tracy Morgan, doesn't he?
He does a little bit, yes.
Well, no, my vote is actually going to be for Mike in Alaska. And I think Mike, we are about to crown him, maybe, depending on Brian's vote, the back-to-back champion, because he's been champion before. But just the nonsense that was coming out of Mike's mouth, I can't even believe it. I'm much younger, and even I can tell. I don't know where the hell this guy's getting his news from, but my vote is for Mike in Alaska.
All right, Sean, I'm not saying either of you are wrong here. So first of all, let me just start with Malik's call. I love it once in a while when somebody makes fun of JD. And the reason why I do is because usually I get 100 calls a day of people making fun of me. And I also notice that I just shout back at the caller and I have fun with him. I don't take it personal. JD, and I know he's not here to defend himself, but he gets so upset and so angry when callers attack him. He takes it personal.
That's exactly right.
Thank you, Mr. McCloskey. And I'm not talking about personal like, well, I'll call somebody an idiot or a moron and I'll hang up on him. He gets so upset that he actually gets up and leaves the studio. So to Malik, I'm actually going to give him some respect. And I'm actually going to, if there was an award for, how to get under somebody's skin, I would give him the award because JD got so upset he had to leave the studio in the middle of a segment. And really, what was it that Malik said that was so bad? All he said was, you're a cult member, or if Trump told you to take a bonehead.
He called him a bonehead.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Give me a break. It was a little far-fetched, but it was funny when he said if Trump told you to take a poison pill, you'd take it. I think that's what set JD off. But anyway, I'm going to have to vote for Mike. I got to do it.
Yeah.
I got to do it. First
Unanimous.
of all, it's a conspiracy theory that he thinks somebody skilled Justice Scalia. And then he made an even weirder comment that somehow Ruth Bader Ginsburg was given cancer from somebody, like somebody injected her with cancer. So that was pretty wacky. That was wild. So Mike, congratulations. You are the overwhelming champion, and you are the first caller of our Worst Caller of the Week segment to win back-to-back. In fact, to win twice. So
is it back-to-back or is it just two-time champion?
Well, now he's a two-time champion.
He didn't win last week.
He's a two-time champion.
I'm not even keeping track of who.
No, I'm not
honestly.
either.
Sean has it in his head, but I.